All right, so now that we've went over the basic stuff that you need to actually get set up, we're going to go in depth into a short link and create a short link to its full power. And this is going to take a couple videos for us to do because there's so many different things that you could do with your short links, okay? So first I need the long URL that I want to redirect to. So I'm going to grab that long URL. This is where I want my end user to actually end up, okay? So now you should already know that you can pick a custom domain and you can use a custom domain provided that you've went in and actually added a custom domain. So I'm going to leave my custom domain. And if you want to customize the ending of your domain, you can. If not, we're going to generate something completely random for you. All right. So I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to put in Link Wizard here because this is where this goes. This is Link Wizard. All right. So now I've created my custom domain. We're going to go over this Facebook Messenger ref URL later, but basically this is if you're using a chat bot and you're using a Messenger ref URL, you need to click this button. And the reason for that, I'll go over in that video, but the reason for that is because we allow URL parameters, and I'll make a separate video about that. And we essentially pass through those URL parameters with your link. So I also want to add a pixel, so I'm going to go in and add my Facebook tracking pixel. If you don't want to add one, you don't have to, but if you want to create a custom audience, that's what you're going to do. Now, you can also add tags. These tags are just for your organization. They're just to help you actually keep organized so that you can go in and easily find your links later. So I'm going to give a tag here called Link Wizard. So I'm just going to type it and then hit enter. As soon as I hit enter, that tag is going to actually be added there. And then I'm just going to give it a tag called bot link as well, because this is a bot link on my bot link domain, all right? So I'm going to use those tags. And notice that you'll be able to easily, whenever you go in, now that you added those tags, you'll be able to go in and just click them and add them again later on if you want, all right? So you can also give a description. This description is just for you, all right? So this description is just for your own internal use, so you know what you're actually doing. So this is a link for Link Wizard for the Link Wizard training. Only me will ever be able to see that. So here you can customize your redirection page. You remember that you have a default redirection page. We have ours by default set to turn off. If you want to customize it and override your custom page, and just for this particular link, you want to have a redirection page, then you can do that, all right? If you don't mess with it, then it will just default to whatever your default is in your settings. My default is to have it turned off, and that's the behavior that I want, okay? If you want to add a fave icon is this image icon right up here in the top. If you want to add a fave icon, you can add a fave icon, and what you're going to do is you're just going to give us that file that you want for the fave icon, all right? So you're just going to give us that, you're just going to give us that file, and once you give us that file, that's what we're going to use for your fave icon, all right? So you can also give us a link preview if you want. Now that link preview is essentially going to be the preview that you see if you're on Facebook or you're on Twitter or LinkedIn and you share a link. So if you share a link, you're going to see an actual link preview, and that link preview has three components. It has an image, it has a title, and it has a description, okay? Those are the three different components of the share information whenever you share a link. This is the link preview. You have the link image, you have the link title, which is Link Wizard, and you have the link description, okay? So in Link Wizard, we let you customize these if you want. So you can just click on this button to customize them, and you can either decide to use the original that's there. So you can use it from, in this case, we're going to be using it from the long link. You can use it, whatever they're using, you can just use that. Or if you want to use your own custom, you can use your own custom. I'm going to use my own custom here. Is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my own custom. And I actually need to go in and find where my own custom is. I've got it somewhere. A new custom that I just actually downloaded that I wanted to use. I don't know where that is though. It's got to be in here somewhere. So I think it's right in here. So I'm just going to use this one for, I'm going to use this one for Link Wizard here. All right. If you want to use a custom title, and then the description as well. Now for this, I'm just going to use the same description that's there. All I'm going to do is replace the image and replace the title. And I'm going to go ahead and use the original description that's already there. All right. So there's other things that you can do here. You can't do all of them, but you can pick any one of them and add them to your link. You can add an expiration time and date so that this link's only valid to a specific time, and after that it's going to go in and expire, and then it can redirect somewhere else. You can add link schedules where you can go in and have different behavior for this link where it routes to different places based on what day of the week it is or based on what day of the year it is. And then you can go in, and if you want, you can set some geolocation permissions, and you can either block people and allow certain people, or block other people and allow certain people. So we'll go over those in more detail in the future in a quick little video. And you can add a password to the link if you want to password protect the link so that somebody has to put in a password before they can actually go to your long link. We're not going to use any of those for our link, and we're going to go ahead and shorten our URL. So now that we've shortened our URL, you can go in if you want. There's that tag. We can search by that tag, and we're going to find just that link there. Okay. There's our description that we've actually created. And if we want to go in and copy that URL and share it somewhere, we can go in and actually do that. All right. So let's go in and actually look and see what it looks like when we share that link. Good night, Elena. So now we're going to see this. You can see it says custom link wizard. It's using the long URL, and you don't see the image, but what you can do is sometimes you won't see that image when Facebook first gets it. What you can do is you can just go there again, and now you can see the image. There's my custom image that's been added there, my custom link wizard, and I'm using the actual original description that was in the link. All right. So those are some of the cool things that you can do. In the next couple of videos, we're going to go over these features right here and this password protect, and we're going to show you how those work. But now you can know how you can actually start to get the full power of a link wizard short link.